Hey, it's Frances Mills here, coming to you live. Okay, as everybody know, today I have a voice and I always go to speak out. And there is nothing wrong about that, because I believe there is always two sides for everything. Sometimes people make up things about you. So when you tell your side, what you have actually experienced, or sometimes people listen to the other person or other people and they believe in them without even knowing what's happening behind closed doors. That is so true. Okay, first of all, I'd like to thank my Heavenly Father to give me this voice, to give me this strength to actually speak out about my journey, what I've experienced with people, people out there bullying, cyberbullying, making fun of you, put things on, social media to actually talk about your mental illness. People think you're crazy. People think, you play the victim. But that's how much people really don't know you. But some of them are real keyboard warrior. Some of them are on a young woman, think they know everything, think they can go on and do that and want people to like what they put out there. And them dimmer people too that like things what they put about you, they never stop and think too. They've got mother, they've got sisters, they've got aunties. And sometimes when people do that, it's happening to their family, but they take a blind eye and they target on other people. So there is nothing to be ashamed of what I share, because I've got nothing to be ashamed of, and this is my side of things, what I believe and what's the truth. Okay. 3 things I really, really dislike among some of our people is that carry on, talk about people, and gossip. Lateral violence, that's a big no, no, no. And lying. Lying can stress you, because when you know the truth and when someone or somebody or people go lie, it fucks your head up and it stresses you out, because it's like a puzzle. You're trying to put the pieces together and you know it's the truth, but people go control you. People go say things to make you feel like you're not worthy, and they constantly going to lie. That is so true. Okay, this topic I want to talk about is, and I like to mentor all them young women out there too, excuse me, and women that actually experience things like this in their life, or in their lives. Okay, and I believe that women never been in a relationship with island man or any man, mainly island man, never been in a relationship, you plus shouldn't give advice for women, because you have to experience things with island man to give advice, because every man different. Every man from different nationality is different. But if you've been in a relationship with an island man, believe me, then you can open your mouth and try and give advice to younger women, to your daughter, to your niece, to your sister, to your auntie, or just a friend. So them one never been in a relationship with island man, you plumb at the step back and zip it the mouth for you plumb. Not try read a book or look another family relationship and just think you plumb. No guts. Okay, this topic I want to talk about is why some in-laws always interfere in their children relationship. Seriously, when you think about it. Could be your son, could be your daughter. Because everyone, we're all not perfect. We all make mistakes. We all experience things in life. We can give advice if we know and if it did happen to yourself, or if you sabi right from wrong. But this thing I really don't understand is why family that interfere and they like to carry on about the maybe girlfriend with a boy, or maybe wife blow that man, or vice versa. Could be that girlfriend or that Oman family, you talk about the boy or the husband. I know, like, we're all out there as a parents. We all want better for our children. But when we have grown adults, children, we only can advise them and tell them that we love them and we support them. But we must remember it is their choice who they want to be with or how many women they want to see. But it's all about being honest. If you're going to be a player, a man or a woman, or a girl or a boy, be honest up front. If you don't want to be in a relationship, or you've got too many men, or you've got too many women, you got too many girlfriends, or you got too many boyfriends, be honest up front. Don't let family, your mother or your father or your sisters, interfere. Because it is not their life, it is not their relationship. But I really don't understand, you know. They've got a lot to say, but they really don't care how that boy or that man or that woman or that girl, you hurt their partner. But family like to gossip. They interfere and they say all negative things. So sometimes I wonder, you know, when you're married or you're in a relationship, you're older or you're younger, or when you come into a family, or you're dating, you know, your loved one, your son or your daughter, why are they so negative? Why do they have a lot to say? You know, it's like, for example, if that woman go and get pregnant, man, the family have got a lot to say. They don't support. They don't care. Of course, we all want best for our son, our daughter. But when there is a relationship between two people, nobody should interfere. Children, your mother, your father, your sister, or even if you have your own children, you know, from your previous relationship. And if you're in and out relationship with the woman that, or the man that you think like you want to give yourself to that woman or to that man, but you can't because family here, they carry on. But they never stop and look at their relationship. They never stop and look at their background. They quick to criticize and talk about, but they don't know how hurt and painful that is. Family, relatives, anybody shouldn't interfere, shouldn't make comment. But, you know, I've actually experienced this with family in my time, but you have to be a strong woman to actually put up with the person you want to be with and the family. Vice versa, if you go into that man, go into that woman's family, it's the same thing. But it's all about respect. It's all about wanting, you know, your son, your daughter, you know, to have a good relationship. You know, we as a woman, we all women, we don't want to be criticized by in-laws or family or brothers or sisters, or that man or that old man. We all women want to be loved and want to be cared for and have that support. We women shouldn't have no man raise a hand on us, because if a man do that to a woman, they will never stop. They're going to pretend to be a nice person. And when you're trying to be a nice person, you've got a lot of personality in you. But deep inside your heart, you're not a good person. So family out there, you know, your mother, your father, mainly when you come for mother and all sisters, they talk about, you know, the woman, but they never stop and look at themselves. Which can relationship them plaka. And it makes you wonder, you know, how we, some women that actually went through things like that with, you know, with family. You know, if you're in a relationship or you got pickaninny and you get criticized left, right, and center, you don't know who to turn to. If you turn to that man, you know, am confused, you know, that's one family belong him. But if you think you're a man and you know right from wrong, and you've got children, you correct your children right from wrong, and you're a grown-ass man, stand up and tell your family. Some man I look, you was this kind. They just want to be liked by their family. They think they're going to lose their family. But they really don't care how they hurt that woman and what the family say about the woman. Because that man is so confused. You know, for all them young women out there, you know, in your early 30s, late 30s, you know, I feel for you when you go through these sort of obstacles, you know, in a relationship, and you don't know if that man wanna settle down because there's too many negative comments, vibes from, the family. And you're confused. You're really confused. And when you've got some women that have children, and even if that man got heaps of children, and it's hard. You got to think about paying child support. You got to think about playing the role, as a father for all these children that you have. You don't wait till when old pickaninny come big, then you're trying to take that responsibility. For how many women you're going to have babies with, you play the role. It goes for the, man too, and for the woman that's going to sacrifice herself, it's supposed to be equal, 50-50. That woman and that man. That woman can have pickaninny, from previous relationships. Same goes for the man. But when you two trying to be together, and when you have negative comment and family interfere to maskarian, they want best for their son or the family for that woman. You're confused and you're in between your relationship and your family. But if family really, really care, they should just support and let you be, because it is your choice what you want. Man can jump into different relationship. Man can lie for a woman. This is how men are. Woman got mina good heart. Some woman. Some woman it's hard because you never been in a situation like that. And it really, really wake up call. You thought, oh my God, is this really happening to you? Why do I have to put up with this? And it does stress you. It makes you feel like your body is so empty. You feel so weak. You feel, man, hopeless. You feel like you're drained. You feel like you've got no energy. Because when you have your man between you, their family, or their children before, they choose, but they don't know how that affects you as a woman. We all women out there, those one girl, that goes through things in life with their relationship, or if you're dating more than one man, or, and even goes for the woman, we're all attractive in all different ways. We form different ways when it comes to, ourselves, or how we man look at us. And for me, I'm just going to say this, for me, I don't see myself as a woman. Because too long I have been told by my husband, this last husband, that you look like a dog, you're ugly, you got big nose, no man don't want you, or why you zealous or lapka someone, things like that. No, I got no jealous of no afka someone, hell no. But they look at you because they feel so good about themselves, and they go down you and they remind you of who you are. I see myself like, oh, you got coconut head, you're bald head, you're ugly, you're fat. And I thought like only one man can say that. But when you're in a relationship, with another relationship, those men repeatedly say that. And they're all island man. they look down on black-skinned women. And I'm proud to be a black-skinned woman. I'm proud I got big nose. I'm proud I got big lip. I'm proud I got nice white teeth. I'm proud that I've gained weight. But that's me. But when the man go keep on saying them kind for you, you look like a dog, you fat, you ugly, you coconut head, you peg leg, you know, I never actually thought I had peg leg. But he calls me that you got peg leg. You're ugly, you're a dog, you don't look like woman. I've got someone more better than you. But, you know, I thank my parents, I thank God for making me who I am as a woman. And I see myself ugly, and I am ugly. And there's nothing to be ashamed of that. I accept that, who I am. But men like to downgrade you. Then you get them family blame, look up on him. They praise him. They think he's a good man. He's got good heart. And give. But they don't know what it feels like for that man, the family, to see how I have you verbally abuse you. And I tell you, for those women out there, if you ever been through something like that, anything where money run you down from your head to your toe, it's more than raising their hand and what families say about you, and they interfere. It's what comes out of their mouth. That will scar you for the rest of your life. You go believe in yourself. That's trauma. That's stress. Because they drum it into your ear. Or when you sit and try and close your ear, no one to listen for how me praise or ex-belong him, how me praise other woman and him down you as his wife or as his girlfriend, or him leave you and go for another woman. Like maybe his woman been through things like that. You know, I know a lot of women back in the islands, beautiful women, you know, they're in a relationship, they're in a domestic violence. Some of them, it's really hard for them to come out, but some of them, if they're strong, or families see that what the man is doing, it's wrong, they need to be accountable to raise a hand on a woman. So, I am and who I am. And for those women that experience something with their in-laws or their family or boyfriend but them pla, I feel for you pla. But if you're a strong woman and that man wanna be with you, your choice will you too. Nobody else. Stand up. Have a voice. Don't let that man play you or play other woman. Don't know what to do. Him confused by family belong him. Or even goes for the woman, vice versa. Both ways, you know. Family should just step back. Or if you got brother and sister, not talk. Look at your relationship. You can give advice, but that's one will be another couple on him, that man and that woman, or that boy and girl. Those men out there, you know, if you're in a relationship with the woman, tell your woman that you love them. Tell your woman, you know, they're beautiful. Compliment your woman. No run him down. You know, some of you island man, wherever you are, east, north, south, west, if you do that, you're really not a good person. It comes from the parents, because you haven't been taught the proper way to respect a woman. That's the thing. If for a woman out there, be very careful. When a man drink alcohol, or they smoke what is suguba, the mixture of alcohol, that's what mean a bad sign. Get out of it before it's too late. Family out there, never interfere in your son or your daughter relationship, because choose to be who you want to be with. You can advise your children, adult children, but not try break up their relationship. It's not a game. You're playing with feelings, and you don't know what it feels like to be traumatized and to stress about what families say about your relationship. So all island man out there, love your woman, respect your woman. Not call them names like what island men have called me names. I'm a dog, I'm ugly, I got big nose, I got big lip, I'm fat. But I go accept that, because too long it's been drumming into my head. It is what it is.